The impasse between B.S.I and the Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association B.S.C.F.A is over. After days of intense negotiations, a chaotic scene on the Philip Golson Highway, and after tires were set on fire across the road, cane farmers agreed to the latest proposal on Thursday evening. Today, farmers are satisfied and see this as another victory against A.S.R. B.S.I. Chairman of B.S.C.F.A's Finance Committee, Javier Kame, says 4 proposals were accepted.
The agreement is a 2-year term agreement without any rollover clause. It's a 2-year agreement. On the side, the other request from our membership was met as a commitment from the government, which is the implementation of the Commission of Inquiry immediately or within the first 30 days from today. And the next one is that if they would advocate or approach Teeth and Lyle for us to sign an agreement with Teeth and Lyle, and if that doesn't materialize and we don't get our premium next year, there is a commitment of the government to assist the B.S.C.F.A with an amount of up to $1 million in fertilizers. That is basically the 4 compromises. There is a condition on the costs, on the additional costs, which was one of the most difficult points in contention, and it was agreed that it will not be charged to the B.S.C.F.A. It will be paid by the government of Belize in the first 3 months, and during which time an investigation will be done to justify if it is a charge that it merits to be included in the agreement. And if it is, it will be included after the 3 months.
And if the government fails to help the B.S.C.F.A get a fair trade premium payment this year and provides them with $1 million, does that then mean that the issue of the fair trade premium payment will be put to rest?
I wouldn't put it that way. The B.S.C.F.A is a very strong organization, and we are embarked in seeking other ways of funding the organization. So we have that year to work with, and we will work with that, and we will ensure that when the time comes, if we don't have again a letter of announcement, we will have other sources of funding.
And with that, the impasse between the farmers and the miller has been resolved for the term of this agreement. It's been a challenging road for the B.S.C.F.A to get to this point, and according to Kame, the government played a crucial role.
We had tried since 2015 different ways, even mediation, and it hadn't worked. I would even say that it had failed up to today, because the condition of not less than 3 years on behalf of B.S.I was never agreed by them. So they were not letting go on the 3 years. So I don't know what pressure the government implemented for them to agree to the 2 years, but that is why I've always said that when our Prime Minister says that he can't do anything to solve this issue, I didn't agree, because I know that he has the authority, that something can be done.
And if nothing was done, the farmers are ready to ramp up their industrial actions. Now, the final step for the B.S.C.F.A is to ensure that the official document contains appropriate and satisfactory language before they sign it.
Once we get the information tomorrow, or the draft agreement, we'll be sending it to our lawyer, because we need that all the words within that are covered, that will not haunt us in the next day or the next year. So we'll be sending it to our lawyer, and once our lawyer gives the blessing to it, then we'll be prepared to make a signature to it.
According to the Vice Chairman of B.S.C.F.A's Committee of Management, Alfredo Ortega, the sacrifices made to get to this point were worth it.
The farmers were very happy that at least we got something that can make us work, that can make the farmer work. And the sentiment out there of the farmers, they are very happy that the sacrifice that they have done for these days were really good. We get at least something out of nothing, and the plan is to move forward, and we will continue with our vigil today until tomorrow that we have a signed agreement. Then from there, we move on.
Reporting for News 5, Hipolito, Novelo.